Hi everyone, my name is Christina. First of all, I want to thank everyone that's been watching my channel. I'm so grateful for that. And in today's video, we're going to make some jewelry with turquoise beads. Let's start beading. So today I will make a waterfall necklace with some beautiful turquoise beads. You will need a lobster clasp and these itty bitty small wire crimp beads. You will need 2 jump rings, an extension chain, some beading wire, and head pins. These head pins aren't the best in the world. I bought a bunch online, and when I got them, they all look like this. But for this project, it doesn't matter because we're going to cut them quite a lot. The first thing we're going to do is to make beaded links. So you take your bead and your head pin, and you just, it doesn't matter that it looks like this, you just straighten it up a bit like that so that you can get the bead on. Now I'm going to show you a little trick. I'm not going to use this whole head pin. I'm going to take my round nose plier, and this is going to look stupid, but I'm going to make a loop up at the end here first. Like that. Correct it a little bit because I'm using regular head pins instead of eye head pins, but you can totally use that as well. And now we're going to bend the head pin over. I'm going to get the cutter, and I'm going to cut it like 1 centimeter away from the bead and hold on to the head pin. There you go. Now you get a short little piece left, and we're going to use this later. Now I'm going to make a loop at the other end. Like that. We're going to make 64 of these. You're going to need 102 beads. This is 10 millimeter beads. So if you choose smaller, you have to double the amount of beads. And these head pins, we need 80 of those. When you've done all these ones, you're going to link them together. For that, you need 1 plier. I use this one. This is very handy. Then you just open 1 link, turn it around, and you put this other one on like that. And then you close it back up like that. Now you link 2 together. Now I've linked mine together, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 at the most, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the sides. But at the end, you see there are loops, so we can't leave it like this. So therefore, we're going to make a finished bead. And then we use this little short head pins that we cut off before. We do the same. We just put this on, no loop at the end. You bend the head pin over like that. You take your cutter and you leave about 1 centimeter. Then you cut the excess off like that. Then you take your round nose plier and make a loop like you did before. Like so. And you're going to need 16 of those. When you've done that, you open the loop that you just did And you start linking them on at the end here. And close it back up like that. And now it looks stupid because you got two, but don't worry. We're going to link one on each end here. I've already done mine. So I'm just going to keep going until I'm finished. Now when I attach the end links here, I thought I calculated right, but as you see at the end, there's two at the end. It's not symmetric to me, so I'm just going to add 2 more beads. So you're going to need 104 beads. Now we're going to put this thing together, and I've already cut my wire. I measured mine to be around 37 centimeters, so I cut about 40, but you do as you please. I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to put the crimp bead on. And it's really small. Like that. And I see that there's a little axis piece there. I'm just going to cut it off. Like that. And then I'm going to take my wire and slide it in there again. And now I'm going to try and hold it and pull the wire down like that. And then I'm going to take my flat nose plier. Hello, camera. Flat nose plier. And put it around my crimp bead. And I'm going to squeeze it tight together. Like that. So the wire doesn't go anywhere. There you go. And I'm also going to put on my jump ring. For that, I need my second flat nose plier. I'm going to put the jump ring in. I'm going to take my other one and open it. And then I'm going to take my wire piece and put it on. Put the clasp on first. So we'll be ready with that. Like so. Now you get the clasp on. And now it depends on how long chain you want, or how long your necklace is going to be. And I've already tried this, so I have decided that I'm going to start, because you want this part on the middle of the chain, or on the middle of the necklace. So I've already counted that I need 11 beads first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 10, and 11. I have to check this so I'm right. 5, 11, yes. And then you're going to start right at the outer end. You start with the first one, like that. And then I'm going to put 1 bead in between, so that way will be a little bit room between the hanging links. Put the second on, and then another bead, and then the third, and another bead, and then the fourth link, and then another bead, and then the 5th link, another bead, and then the 6th link, and a bead, and the 7th link, and another bead, this is the 8th link, and that's the longest link. You see now, this is half time. Now I'm just going to continue. 1 bead, and the 9th link, 1 bead, and the next, and a bead, and the next, and a bead, and the next, and a bead, and the next, and another bead, and the next one, and a bead, there you go, and the last bead. This is the single last one. Now, it looks like this. Now the only thing we have to do is to put the last beads on, and then we're going to make the closure. 10, and then the last 11th bead. Oh, this is why I don't like short things to work with. I would have liked to have 5 centimeter piece here, so it will be easier for me to put the closure on. First of all, we're gonna put these little tiny crimping bead on. I wonder if this even will work. And the hole in the bead is so big that the crimp bead will fall into it. I have to put my nail in between, I think, like that. And I think we're just gonna try and close it as it is before we put the jump ring on. So whatever you do, friends, take a longer piece of wire, because this is too short. Things like this will drive you nuts. Well, I got it in there. I'm just going to crimp it right away, even though it doesn't look that very nice, but it's too short to work with. So, and now we're going to put the jump ring on and the extension chain. Upside down. Open the jump ring. You put this one on. And then you have the extension link here. And you're going to close it just like that. And we're almost done, but first we're going to put these end bead on. And that's easy. You just open the loop and you put the chain on here. and you close it back up like that. Now, all we have to do is to close it. Like that. Remove all my stuff. And I think it's so big, it's not gonna even be in the picture. So this is what it will look like when it's finished. A nice, beautiful waterfall necklace.